Warning: these are descriptive experiences from many that say they have died and visited heaven or hell. I have watched many and made this list of experiences that more than one person had. Intro 1. I lost my friend at 51 years old, and that is my same exact age. He died in his sleep, and they say it was a heart attack. He was a Christian, and I know he had Jesus in his life. Since he left, I felt different inside and needed to find something. As I searched, I found myself looking for descriptions of heaven to see where he went. Intro 2. Then I started watching near-death experiences. I seen some years ago, but always heard from the scientists that it's just your brain and weird stuff it does when you lose oxygen. After listening to a couple, I had to hear more and more. Now after hundreds of them, I see there is way too many similarities in many of them. So, I made this list that multiple people have seen. Not just one, but many had the same kind of visions. Heaven 1. The heaven experience is more incredible than you could ever imagine. The hell experiences should scare you. Heaven 2. All the people that visited heaven had all this in common. Visions of a tunnel of light that is so bright you can't imagine. The light that surrounds you cannot be explained. After the tunnel you see light that comes from everywhere that is so brilliant bright that is illuminating everything so perfect. Heaven 3. Instant feeling of being released from a sick and dying body. Feeling like you left an empty shell. No feelings of aches, pain, or sorrow. Heaven 4. All senses feel different. Instant overwhelming joy and happiness feelings. Picture your happiest day in your life. Then times that by 1,000,000, and that still would not explain the feelings you get. Heaven 5. Superb and glorious unconditional love surrounds you, wrapping you tight, feeling like you are being hugged. The term unconditional love cannot explain the feelings. Feeling we are all as one. Heaven 6. Emotional attachments to worldly stuff drifts away as love, joy, and ecstasy pours through you. Feel freer and more alive. Your vision instantly changes to be able to see a full 360 degree around yourself. Many talks of 360 degrees sight. Heaven 7. Great knowledge is given to you, and you realize the workings of the entire universe. Realize what you thought was everything is nothing compared to what is now reality. Deep and complete inside of everything. Understand all the chemical composition of every object. You look at all their physical and mathematical properties. Heaven 8. You can feel the love from everyone there. Everyone. Even though you never met any of them. Some souls shine brighter than others, but they do not feel like they are any better than you. Heaven 9. Bible says a day is to 1,000 years to heaven. All visitors say they have memories of how time is different. Like time is slower. Time runs different as the past, present, and future all display at the same time. Understand all things that has happened in your life. Know what your true purpose was as a human. Heaven 10. Your entire life in detail from birth is in front of you, and you get 3 different perspectives of your own life. You see all the joy, bad, and what you should have done all at once. You see all the people you have ever met. All the ones you helped and hurt will be in front of you. Heaven 11. They all mentioned that all the money they earned and belongings they had did not mean anything. More value was in what they have done for other people. How meeting them changed their life. Heaven 12. They all talk of angels that appear to be 8 to 10 foot tall. All people are wearing white style robes. Telescopic talking that you can hear them inside your head and reply the same way. Gliding around, not actually walking. Heaven 13. Described heaven as a world of lights. Sparkling/glittering with colors we never knew existed. Trees, bushes, flowers, and plant are all pristine. Not one dead leaf anywhere. Everything is in bloom with the most gorgeous colors. Heaven 14. Gold roads glowing with buildings that seem to go right into the ground and come up at different angles. Walls of houses feel like they are singing. The music sounds are the most beautiful sounds you could not believe. Water is the deepest blue you ever could imagine. They describe the most beautiful buildings. They do not have seams in the walls and no sharp corners. Many domed buildings in a city full of buildings. Heaven 15. These were just some of the details that many had the same visions. Heaven sounds like a wonderful place to be. Hell 1. Next we will review the visions people had when they visited hell. This is just a sample of what you will receive. Warning: are rated details. Hell 2. Second warning: graphic details of what visions people have seen visiting hell during near-death experiences. Felt of being thrown down on a hard floor, then realize you are in your own prison cell. Stone walls. Dirty and stinky. Hell 3. Disgusting odors in the air. Smells are foul and putrid. Then smell of burning sulfur and very little oxygen to breath. Feel like you are gasping for air in every breath. That toxic foul air that makes you feel like you are fighting to breath the entire time. Hell 4. The heat is unbearable, feel like you are burning. Not a drop of water around. Feeling thirsty and not even the richest guy can get a drop of water. Hell 5. Demonic demons, creatures that have a reptile look. Bumps and scales all over their bodies. 12 or 13 feet tall evil-looking beings. Demons constantly cursing God. Extreme hatred towards God, then they direct that hate towards you. Demons yelling in your face. Hell 6. Demon digs their claws into you flesh. Rip you open and you can feel the pain. Demons throw you against the wall and you feel like your bones are breaking. You have a body in hell that can withstand this torment. No mercy is given. Hell 7. Huge raging pit of fire with flames raising out. See millions of people inside this pit on fire, screaming and yelling. No words are spoken, and the sounds of millions screaming is horrifying. Awful sight to see millions burning. Demons are constantly tormenting people. Horrific beings grasping and clawing at you. The sounds of their guttural moaning. Hell 8. You're alone and cannot talk to anyone. No words are spoken and no fellowship. Cannot even imagine the darkness. It is so dark you can feel the darkness. Evil and wickedness. No love of any kind. Millions of screaming people. Anya's horrifying scenes. Hell 9. Never rescued. No one can ever help you. No way to ever get out. External life burning and being tormented with no end for eternity. Just as heaven is everlasting, so is hell. Whoever truly believes in Jesus for the forgiveness of sins will not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16.